What up, world? Welcome to T Mill's Little Dog Experience. Little Dog is not here like always.
First of all, I got to set the record straight. It is the take over right now, right here. Little dog is in the building. I'm here. But for real, this nigga will shoot videos and don't even call nobody. He'll shoot a video, send it to me and be like, hey, yo, check this out what you think. And the first thing I hear, little dog ain't here. Nigga, I'm always here. Just send the text, say, yo, hop on the internet. We ready. The fuck? But let's get into the video. It's the takeover. It's the little dog edition. Let's do this.
But I'm holding it down, you know what I'm saying? Today we got to dive into all this talk about super teams, LeBron James joining, and Philly's a super team, which they ain't. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Now, everybody got something to say about
Them niggas are super team. That's why they said it. You got LeBron James. Even if they out their prime, the name LeBron James, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, that nigga named Joel in America. Jalen Brown, God dang, they got a squad. And I don't even watch basketball like that. I know they got a squad.
it. They act, first of all, they act like people ain't moved around the free agency before. They act like they ain't been on other teams before. Charles Barkley act like he gonna discredit LeBron if they win a championship. He been on four teams. Uh, Barkley, you was on four off the top of my head. Well, you was on Houston, Phoenix. Uh,
First of all, Phoenix, he was in his prime. No doubt. No doubt. Houston, man, that nigga was just trying to get a ring, fool. That nigga was over the hill. He just trying to get a ring, fool. He knew he was out the game. He was just trying to get a ring. He tried to contribute a little bit, but he was past his prime.
Houston, Phoenix. Who else was you on? The Sixers. I mean, right off the top of my head,
I forgot about the Sixers. That shit don't count.
you joined teams. Y'all didn't win, so it was never. Y'all don't consider a super team unless they win. If they fail, y'all don't give a damn about them. So let's listen to what Kobe had to say about
That's the definition of a super team. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it's a little dog takeover. So it's gonna be some pauses, some breaks, and you know how we do it.
this back in the day.
Yeah, as a leader, you gotta be able to take the good with the bad, man. You can't just because the ship's sinking, all of a sudden I'm gonna jump off and swim to another ship like that. You don't do that, right? If you can win championships in front of everybody, then you could miss the playoffs in front of everybody. You gotta be able to take both sides of it. If you're doing something that's
Now I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find a video, but they just showed it the other day. Kobe B. Bryant called in to, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. He called into the Stephen A. Smith show and was like, "Yo, um, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here." We'll come back to this. Kobe Bryant. Got it already. Um, Stephen, yes, Stephen A. Smith radio. Leave LA.
Now tell Stephen
Hey, play the. What the fuck is this?
now tell Stephen A. Smith he wants out of LA.
When you with the organization for 11 years, and, you've been a fan of theirs growing up, and you just love everything about the organization in terms of the players and the history and the fans and the city. To go through something like this is extremely difficult. Finding out about the Shaq situation, and didn't promising me one thing in terms of wanted to rebuild right now, and telling Phil Jackson another thing, and it's rough, man. But I just don't see how you can rebuild that trust.
Situation, you're still under contract with them, or you can move forward in that situation. You're still under contract with them. Are you saying right here on this show that you want to be traded?
Yeah, I would like to be traded. Yeah.
And that's
Houston,
all.
Phoenix.
The only reason I brought that up is because I want you to know, what I'm saying, sometimes niggas be lying. You know what I'm saying? You see, your boy said, "Little dog ain't here as always." Sometimes niggas be lying. I just brought that up. You know what I'm saying? They forget the shit. Niggas be lying. That's all I gotta say. Sometimes niggas be lying. Yeah, it's a takeover.
Houston, Phoenix, what else was you on? The Sixers. I mean, right off the top of my head, you joined teams. Y'all didn't win, so it was never. Y'all don't consider a super team unless they win. If they fail, y'all don't give a damn about them. So let's listen to what Kobe had to say about this back in the day.
Oh, we already heard that part.
Ships in front of everybody, then you could miss the playoffs in front of everybody. You gotta be able to take both sides of it. If you're doing something that's so easy, man, you might want to reconsider what you're doing. I can't. You know, Durant's been a friend of mine for a very, very long time. Yeah, I mean, he's been a friend of mine for a long time. So has LeBron and all those guys. Would I make the same decision? No. But that's their decision. That's their choice.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Kobe would have just went to Golden State. He right about that. But he was trying to get to Dallas, though. I forgot who Dallas had on their team at the time, but he was trying to get to Dallas for sure.
Now, Kobe. Let's look back now. You didn't move around, but you built. You know what I'm saying? So what's the difference? Let's take it this 2012 Laker roster, man. Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Paul Gasol, Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, and Metta World Peace, Ron Artest. Nobody said nothing here, though. Nobody said nothing because they didn't win. You know what I'm saying? They didn't win, so nobody don't say nothing, man.
It's a little different because when LeBron went to, I'm just keeping it real. I ain't picking no sides, but when LeBron went to Miami, that was the #1 pick in the draft. LeBron, I think Dwayne Wade was #3 pick in the draft. No, it was LeBron, Darko Milicic, Carmelo. Dwayne was the 4th pick in the draft. Bosh was the 5th pick in the draft. After a few years, you got the 1, 4, and 5 picks in the draft, one of the best drafts of all time on the same team. They said Kobe Bryant down like 18 or something. You got Paul Gasol, I don't know where that nigga went. Steve Nash, Metta World Peace. Steve Nash was like, I think he made the lottery. He might be like 12th or something. But it wasn't like them. It wasn't no Jordan, Bird, and Magic. Yeah, that's a team. That's a squad. A squad up. How they say squad up? That's a squad. Just as the little dog takeover.
And they had Antoine Jameson. So Kobe, what are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. Antoine Jameson is my dog. You know what I'm saying? At UNC, him and Vince Carter. I think Antoine Jameson was better than Vince Carter at UNC, or at least that's what it looked like back then. But Vince Carter had that longevity.
2003, you tried it again. Well, I didn't say tried again. You tried it the first time in 2003. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, Horace Grant.
Nigga, Horace Grant was playing with Jordan in 96, 97. Maybe 92, 93 for that. He was way past his prime. Horace Grant was not no superstar like that. I don't even think he in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask. Google.
For the Bulls, it was Karl Malone.
Once again, Karl Malone was playing in the 90s. Karl Malone was playing in the 90s. So that's past his prime. First of all, Karl Malone fucked up the whole team. Karl Malone was out there trying to fuck Kobe's wife. Hey, I want me a little Mexican girl. Fucked up the whole dynamics of the team. Was old as hell. The team, they could have won, but they had the shit fucked up. Karl Malone fucked everything up on that team. And Gary Payton trying to go against fucking Jordan, in 95, 96, 97. Nigga, this 2003, that shit was washed. That shit was old. That shit was
Still had Shaq, Gary Payton, Brian Russell. This was a hell of a squad right
That nigga said Brian Russell and Super Team. Boy, stop.
Right here.
Emil Duca was on the team. Why you ain't name him? Why that's the coach for the fucking the nigga that cheat on Neil Long. Yeah, nigga, why you ain't name him? Yeah, see how niggas fuck up teams. That's all I'm saying. Niggas be lying. That's all I'm saying. Niggas be lying.
It's a hell of a squad. 4 Hall of Famers on this team. Nobody ever says anything. Let's take a look at a couple more teams. Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, you thought we forgot. 2013. Let's take a look at this roster. Kevin Garnett, Joe Johnson.
Nigga, stop. First of all, you're not gonna say super team and put Joe Johnson in there. Like, you got to be superstars. You have to be straight up superstars to be a super team. You can't be a star. You got to have 3 superstars. Point blank. Period. There's a star, and then there's superstars. A star, Steve Kerr, Ron Harper. A superstar, Jordan, Bird, Magic. Carmelo Anthony was a superstar at one time. Allen Iverson was a superstar at one time. You know, superstar. Joe Johnson ain't never been a superstar. You can't say super team and you ain't got 3 superstars on the team.
Brook Lopez.
The only thing I know about Brook Lopez, he went to Stanford and he dated that Michelle Wee, or maybe that was his brother, the twin. But yeah.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce is in denial. That nigga say he better than everybody. Yeah. Who got more? I got more shot making than Kevin Durant. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with me. Who got better rebounds? You or Shaq? I'm gonna have to go. Who? Nigga, yeah. Paul Pierce is in denial.
Darren Williams. Another Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. What are we talking about, y'all? Let's take a look at another roster. 2017, OKC. Carmelo Anthony. Paul George.
Carmelo Anthony, 2017. If I remember correct, he came out the league like 2003, 2002, 2003. Came in the league. He won at Syracuse. Was a superstar. Went with Denver. Then went out to New York. They say he was supposed to go down to Miami, but he didn't do it. Now he's trying to chase rings. But somewhere between that time, he got kicked out the league. They like, you gotta come off the bench. He's like, yo, P, I gotta come off the bench. Then nobody picked him up. Nobody picked him up for like a year, maybe a year and a half. Nobody picked him up. Then all of a sudden he was like, yo, I'll come off the bench. Then he got a shot. So I'm starting to think this was that time. I got to hurry plug my computer in. Give me a second.
George. Russell Westbrook. Look, throw in Corey Brewer, Steve Adams. That's a hell of a roster too. They didn't win. They don't get criticized either because they didn't win. Why is LeBron getting criticized? I'm trying to understand it. Let's take a look at another roster. 2023. The Clippers. Paul George. James Harden. Kawhi Leonard. Russell Westbrook. And I'm not even talking about all the bench players. Batum. This was a hell of a roster. What are we talking about? Let's take a look at another roster. The Brooklyn Nets. Again, 2020. See who they had on their team. LaMarcus Aldridge, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, James Harden, Kyrie Irving. The hell of a roster. So why are we talking about LeBron when he moving teams, man? This is 14. Just because you stay somewhere and you recruit people to come to your team, what's the difference? What's the difference? The idea is to win rings. They all do it. All the superstars team up and make teams and try to win. It's like LeBron doing it, he get over criticized. He's always been doing it. I ain't even dug into Boston when they had Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and goddamn Kevin Garnett. We know the.
Okay, now that's a super team. That was a super team. They almost didn't win it, but that was a super team. That's one of the first super teams that you said.
And Miami Heat. So these weren't the first. Miami Heat formed in 2010. So what are we talking about? Some of these rosters I show you was before then. So they've been doing that a long time ago. So I just wanted to tap in and let y'all know, man, this merging together, forming teams, it's only a super team when you win. It's only a super team when you add LeBron. If LeBron wasn't on this team right now, on this Philly team, I wouldn't call it a super team.
But it don't matter. Like I said, it's the takeover. T Mills is consistently wrong. If you're gonna listen to anybody here, listen to your boy. Kind of hurt my chest a little bit. But listen to your boy right here. If you're gonna listen to anybody, listen to me. All right. Well, shit, we out. I'm out. You know what I mean. All right, holla at y'all. The takeover. It's over.